In a moment, I have the honor of introducing your keynote speaker, but first, I get to offer some words of my own, and my message is simple. Today and throughout your time here, go hard on ideas, go easy on people. This is something I say a lot because I think it has a lot of applications, but perhaps none more apt than the journey you start today. First, go hard on ideas. You are here to make a transformation. You're about to go deep into the intricacies of the American legal system. You will emerge knowing new things and thinking in new ways. That's going to take hard work. You're going to be asked to read pages and pages of dense material. You're going to face tragic facts and repugnant ideas. You're going to work your way through all of that because that's what lawyers do. They plow through all the details to provide the best counsel. They serve clients who are facing calamity. They pursue justice by confronting injustice and analyzing it through and through. Lawyers do great and hard things. We live in a world of content that is okay. You watch a TikTok explanation, it's pretty good. You ask a chatbot a question, answer's pretty close. In short, we live in an age of slop. Now, don't get me wrong, tech tools can be incredible. They will be essential to future legal practice, and part of what you'll learn here is how to use them responsibly and well. But great lawyers are the ones who sit atop the tools, exercise judgment, and go far beyond the merely okay. They understand that at the end of the day, they have to answer for every detail. They understand, as the great jurist Learned Hand once said, that it is as craftsmen that we get our satisfactions and our pay. Great lawyers transcend the tools, and you can achieve greatness. For that, there are no shortcuts. There's no hack to developing the knowledge and judgment that will make you a great lawyer. There is only learning from experts like the ones on our faculty and doing the deep work of becoming an expert yourself. In what you're about to do, the only way round is through. You have to do the reading. You have to do the analyzing. You have to dispute, listen, and reason. You have to go hard on ideas. But while going hard on ideas, go easy on people. And let's start with going easy on yourself. What you're about to do here is difficult. There's no way around it. But don't make it harder than it needs to be. When I teach 1Ls and torts, I see a lot of them putting pressure on themselves to already have it all figured out. They have a lot of rules for themselves about whether or not to let other people see them study, about how to come across in class. They want to do good work and look good doing it. And sometimes when that doesn't happen, when they falter, they can spiral. Don't do that to yourself. What you're doing here will take sweat, and anything worth doing does. Don't be afraid to sweat. If you went to the gym and you didn't break a sweat, you'd be wasting your money. If you already knew how to be a lawyer, you wouldn't need to go to law school. Your professors are going to expect you to reason like lawyers, not because we think that you already know how to do that, not because we expect perfection in your answers, but because you learn to do it by doing it. Don't shy away from that process. Jump in with both feet and flail around. You're going to learn through success and failure. In the same day, you might knock a cold call out of the park and fall flat on your face in the softball field, or vice versa. Either way, that's okay. Just keep going. Because success in this profession is not perfection. Success is resilience. And while you're going easy on yourself, go easy on other people. In this room, we have 304 JD and 23 LLM students. All told, there are 327 of you beginning your studies at law school together today. You come to us from all over, 124 undergraduate institutions, 37 states plus DC, 13 countries. You're an incredibly accomplished group, and here I'm not talking about your GPAs and LSATs, although those are astonishing. I'm talking about what you've done as student body presidents, in the Peace Corps, in the Marshal's office at the Supreme Court, as farmers, as caregivers, not to mention as a Yellowstone Ranger, a mock trial national champion, a music producer, a champion Pokemon player, an executive for a chicken and waffles restaurant. Don't you want to know who's who? I do. I also might want some samples from that restaurant. You come to us, in short, with an incredible variety of backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives. You come to us completely, uniquely yourself. Your differences are one of your strengths. How boring and pointless would it be to learn with people who are all exactly like you? But your differences can also be a challenge. I was a student here myself, and I can attest, it can feel like being in a town where not only do you live with your neighbors, but you work, play, and socialize with them. Oh, and you spend hours each week discussing the most hot-button issues of the day. Oh, and you have regular visitors, some of whom are the most controversial speakers you could imagine. And by the way, even if you move away, all these neighbors are still going to be in your professional circles for the rest of your life. Who lives like that? Nobody. That's crazy. It's too hard to be everything to each other. Later in life, you will have more boundaries in your life between the personal and the professional, the civic, the religious, the cultural. And as Frost says, good fences make good neighbors. Being everything to each other in the way that you're about to be is incredibly hard, and understandably so. But it can also be an incredible experience. I bet all of you disagree deeply on at least one major issue with every single person in this room, including me. And that does not in the least affect my regard for each and every one of you, and I hope it doesn't affect your regard for me or for each other. Be good to each other. Recognize that everyone here is learning, working out their views and goals in real time. Even when your differences are deep and serious, still treat each other as neighbors. If you want to live in a world where people can have real conversations and treat each other humanely, this is your chance to make one. Go hard on ideas, but go easy on people, including yourself and everyone else in this room and this building. To that end, before I introduce Judge Yoon, I have a favor to ask. If you could stand up for a moment, please greet your neighbors, shake hands with your neighbors next to each other. You all are going to be fine.